Hey guys, it's Almost Addicted here, and today I'm going to show you how to build this medieval house. It's not as big as my other medieval houses, but there's a lot of detail in this house. I've done the whole of the interior for you guys, and it's got some cool features that I think you guys will love. So definitely slap that like button and make sure you subscribe, hit the bell button and ask for all notifications so you will get notified every time I post a video. So without further ado, let's build this awesome house. Okay guys, so it's been a while since I've done one of these, but I thought I would do a nice medieval house for you guys. As you can see, it is pretty awesome. I've got a lot of detail in, even for the windows. I've put some kind of the pistons as well, which, yeah, I think it really does work with it. It's a new kind of design that I've gone for. I've gone for it a bit smaller. I did do a big scale version of this, but people said, oh, I want it a bit smaller and stuff. So yeah, I've done a smaller version of it. It won't take as long, hopefully. But these are all the items you'll need, like bed, brewing stand. That's all for like the interior. We will be having some more stuff if I decide to do the interior, if it's not too long. All the oak stuff. The oak logs, we've got the iron bars, the normal door, we've got the spruce, we've got some of the cobblestone. I'm using the white glass for this. We've got the pistons, trapdoors, maybe some flowers and stuff, and then of course, you know, your crafting table, your anvils and stuff like that. But yeah, let's go and get the dimensions for this house. Okay, so we're going to start by a 9 by 11 square. At the front here we've got 9, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. And then at this side here, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, I'm going to use the oak stairs and run it all the way around it. So it's kind of like it's on a little base, I would say. So we just got kind of, it's like a little bit off the ground, but I think it looks quite cool. So as you can see, it's exactly the same as that. I'll just check here. So obviously, we're going to have a roof that's going to overlap it at the front by 2 extra blocks. So obviously, make sure you've got that 2 extra block space at the front, and we've got the same at the back, as you can see. So if it's in line with here, we've got 1, 2, as you can see there. So if you've got a plot or something like that, you're just going to extend it to either side like that. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 by whatever side that is. I can't be bothered to think. But anyway, we're going to start off with our oak logs, and then I shall get this all ready for you guys. As you can see, I've got my logs all placed down now. What we're going to do here, obviously, from this corner here of the grass block, we're going to go in and place a log and count 1, 2, 3, 4 up. This one's going to be the 1 gap, another 1 gap, and another 1 gap. So when we bring these up to the front, we've got the 4 logs going up 4 high, as you can see there. So this will be our front bit. This will be our little window. What I'm going to do here is count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And if you take out at the bottom with our cobblestone, place our iron bars just in there, as you can see. Now across the front, I think what I did do is yeah, I put the cobblestone up too high, so leaving the door open 1, 2, just like that. We're going to repeat this process at the other side, but first at the left hand side or the right hand side, it's going to be exactly the same. So we're basically going to count 1, 2, 3 gaps, and then on the 4th one we place 1, 2, 3, 4 going up, another 3 gaps, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat this process exactly the same on this side, so 1, 2, 3, and then obviously the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this side we're replicating exactly what we've got on the other side, so 1, 2, 3, 4 with the 1 gap in the middle, just like that. We obviously get our cobblestone, so 1, 2, 3, and then 1 out from the bottom. Same here, 1 out from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, and then we can put our iron bars in there. Now if you don't want to get your iron bars, you don't want to use iron bars, you can always use something else, like maybe you could use some of the fences like that and put them in instead. So yeah, so you can always mix and match it. It won't really affect it too much. So over this bit now, we're going to count 1 in the middle, 1 in the middle here, and then we're going to go up and over, making a kind of little bridge, and then we're going to fill these iron bars in. So it's kind of like the little bit of the basement underneath, as you can see underneath there, which looks quite nice. Now we're going to bring this up here with the cobblestone. We're going to do the same for this one, and we're going to repeat the process exactly the same on the other side. So 1 there, 1 there, make that little bridge. Same here. Bring them all the way up to the top. just like that. And then we're going to get our iron bars in there. Okay, so now once we're on the front, what we're going to do is either side at the very front of the building, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just like that. And then we're going to go round to the back of the building. We're going to do exactly the same. So on the right hand side, 1, 2, 3, and the left hand side, 1, 2, 3 with our oak log. Now what we can do at the front and back is just place a log underneath, just like that. We do exactly the same at this side. So place our log facing down, making sure it's facing down so the grain kind of works with it. And yeah, so now at this side, what we're going to do, we've got a log there, and a log there. We're just going to place 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, just like that. Obviously we've got our 3 gaps in the middle, and we'll place a log underneath each one. So 1, 2, 3, and we do exactly the same on the other side. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, place our log underneath there. Perfect. Okay, so now what we're going to do, now we're at the front of the building, we're going to place some stairs of the spruce going round, and we can actually do it for each one underneath each log, as you can see here. So we'll get them underneath here, wherever we've placed a log going down, we're just going to place a stair. Now for these bits, these side bits, this is the left hand side and the right hand side is exactly the same. So as you can see there, just one either side, one just slightly above with the spruce slab. So one either side, one slightly above. And for this one, it's going to be one at the side, one up, one at the top, one down, one up, just like that. So you should have like a little archway going across. So that's the same on the front and the back, and the same for these sides. So one at the side, one at the side, one up, one side, one side, one up. And same here as we've done at the back. So one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. Perfect. So we've got that going all the way around. That's going all the way around. It's looking really, really nice. So we're on to the next step where we're going to get our spruce stairs, and we're just going to basically run it around the front. We're going to run it across these 2, 3, and we're going to run it around the back, just the spruce stairs facing up like that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we should have that going all the way around. And yeah, now we're on to the step where we are going to build up this kind of structure bit. Okay, so we're going to get our log out. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 high with the diagonals going up like that. So on this diagonal here, these two, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lots of 4. We're going to go around and we're going to do the same for this as well. So obviously you'll have this middle piece and it's just the 2 either side there. So 2, 3, 4, and do exactly the same for this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully you should have this 5 gap in the middle here. We're going to have the 3, 3, and then the 1. So that's 7. So 5 and 7 going all the way around. So hopefully you've got that so far. And now we're going to work on this bit. So as you can see here, it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that goes across. So start on the left hand side, you can just bring it all the way across here, and you can do the same for this one as well. And I think we have got it exactly the same at the front. So as you can see, in fact, we don't have it the same, so that's okay. So I've done it correctly, which is always good. Now at the front here, what we're going to do is we're going to bring this up at the side. So that's the right hand side, this is the left hand side. Bring it up, make sure it's in level with those 2 logs right there. And then what we're going to do here is, as you can see, we've got the trapdoors and stuff, and we're going to grab our sticky pistons, or not sticky pistons, normal pistons. So at the right hand side, I'm at the left hand side at the moment, which is going to grab 2 like that, number 2 like that, number 2 like that. Now what I did do behind here is, as you can see, I've used the stone brick. But if you don't want to use the stone brick, I haven't showed you the stone brick, you haven't collected them, and that's fine. What you do is just grab some cobblestone, just put it underneath. It's all going to be hidden. You're only going to see it from the inside anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But if you want to mix and match it, as you can see from the inside, I'll just quickly go through here. You've got that little bit of stone brick. So I'm going to use the stone brick to be true to my original design, but you can always leave it with cobblestone. So we've got that going across there. So that's the left hand side done. Now we go on to the right hand side. So on the right hand side, 1, 2, 3 of the block of your choice, because we're going to see it from the inside. And 1, 2, 3. And then we turn our sticky pistons in like that and like that. So making sure we have got this design here. See this bit here and this bit here. I think it looks perfect for a window design. So I've just started using this sort of design. And I just think it looks quite good for the medieval. It just adds a little bit more dimension to your builds, and I think it looks a little bit better, I guess. So yeah, thought I'd use it. So we've got the white stained glass You have to use the block because when you use the normal glass, it just doesn't connect. So you will have to use the block of the glass. So, but you can use the block of the glass of your choice. That's completely fine. That's, yeah. So as you can see here, I think we should work on this little bit, and it's just going up 2, as you can see here. So at the front here, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're going to do exactly the same on the other side at these front pieces here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just like that. Okay, so I'm facing the front of the building. We're going to go to the right and left hand side. It's exactly the same. So we're going to place a log on top of all these. I'm going to try and do all the detail around here and build it up as we get to the top. So it's a lot easier for people in survival, and then we'll just finish off the kind of minor details down there, but hopefully we can do that. So we're going to do exactly the same. In fact, I'll do one side and then we can do the other side. So we grab our dirt block going across here, and then we're going to grab our trapdoors going across just like that, and then trapdoors underneath just to cover that little bit of dirt, and as you can see, it just gives it another line of symmetry. Yeah, I think that's the right word. I don't know. If not, whatever. And then we're going to go over the top here. So the 1, 2, 3 like that. We're going to grab our cobblestone wall. 1, 2, 3. Grab our wooden fences. 1, 2, 3. And then across the top here, we're going to grab our spruce slab. 1, 2, 3 down. So 1 either side and then 1 up like that. And we've added a little bit of detail in there. It's looking nice, and we can do the same on the other side. So exactly the same. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, making sure you're putting these logs up so that either side of the dirt block. And then we're going to grab our trapdoors, put our trapdoors underneath there, trapdoors there, and then we're going to grab our button, place a button on each one of those. We can grab our cobblestone wall, and then we go to the oak fence. And then we're going to place another log above each one of them, and then to finish it off either side with the spruce, just like that. It's coming along nicely, so I think we should start to work on a bit of these roofs and stuff like that. But first, I think underneath here where I'm using the slab, I should probably get these out of the way first. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, making sure that's over. We'll grab our oak fence, and we're going to grab some of the slab as well. So we grab some of the slab here. That's kind of annoying me, so I need to fix that. I'll get that out of the way. And then put our slab going across here and do exactly the same on the other side. So obviously we'll get our spruce going across like that. Grab our fence. And then we grab our slab going over the top. Now, this is what I've decided to use. I'm in 1.12, so I'm going to use the white concrete. So it just looks a little bit more powerful. It's got a lot more brighter white, but you can always use something like, you could use a white wool. You could use even a polished diorite, maybe a diorite. You could even use a bit of grey if you wanted to. Maybe you could change it up with some colours, some light grey. You could use a little bit of the quartz or stuff like that. But I'm obviously just going to use this. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. And the same for here, 1, 2, 1, 2. And now we are going to grab a little bit of our stairs, the oak stairs, and we're going to start at the side here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the same here. So if you were past it, you're just making sure you're overlapping by 1 and bring it into the corner. Now we're going to start from this point here now, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we put stairs underneath both of these. And then we're going to bring it to the top. So stair, stair, underneath stair, underneath stair, stair, stair. And then this bit, we're going to actually have a log going through. So for this part here, what I'm going to do is start to bring these logs up. So we're going to grab our logs. And you can bring this one up into the corner, but it's not really necessary. But I would bring this one. But in fact, I'm going to bring them up to the same height as what we've got all the other logs here, just like that. We're going to actually go a little bit higher on these bits. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously those 4 ones are a bit higher. Do the same here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as you can see, it's one higher than the rest at back there. At the back there. Oh god, my English is poor. And then we're going to put this over here. I'm just going to put it like that. So we're going to have a 1 doorway into there, as you can see at the back here. I've just kind of, yeah, done this little thing. So what you can do is exactly the same as what I've done. Is just, I think it's at the top actually. I'm not sure. Is it the top of the door? Yeah, it is. So at the top of the door, one either side, and then we can grab our oak stair. I'm going to grab it from here and put our oak stair there, and exactly the same here. So we're going to obviously do our roofs at the front and the back, but you can obviously change it if you want to. If you don't want to have it like that, you don't have to have it like that. You can change it about a bit. But yeah, just bringing these roofs up exactly the same as what we've done on the front. Hopefully nobody gets stuck with this, but I don't want to make this video too long. But yeah, obviously once we get to this point, we have to bring it into this wall. I feel I need to bring it in at this side. Yeah, I haven't actually done this bit yet. So bring it into the wall, bring it into this wall. Same here. It's just exactly the same. Bring it into there, and this one, bringing it into there. It can be quite tricky at those little bits, but don't you worry about it. It's gonna be all okay tomorrow. It's gonna be, everything's gonna be all right. But yeah, so now I'm gonna bring this up to the same, this up, and this up here, just like that. Perfect, perfection. That's going to go past there, that's going to go up there. In fact, I don't think that one will be necessary. It might be, I don't know. I don't know what I'm even on about anymore. But yeah, let's do this. Let's do this magical build. Yeah, so we'll finish off this roof first, and then we'll boggle our minds with the nitty gritty of the other roof on top of it. So we've got that so far. Now I'm going to get a log 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have a stair facing that way, and then 1, 2, 3. So it's just like that, exactly the same here. So obviously you can do your walls like you've done on this side, like you've done here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the white block of your choice, and then 1, 2, 3, making sure we've got that doorway there and there, as you can see. So yeah, I'll finish off this little bit. So we've got the block coming across, we've got the stair, and then the 1, 2, 3 of the slabs going across like that. And yeah, we're coming along very nicely. Okay, so as you can see, I'm on the right hand side of the building here. And we've got the front pretty much done. That's all done. In fact, we need to do this front like we did the back. So those two either side above the door like that. If you would like, you can place this log here. And I haven't done it in this one, but yeah, as you can see, it's a bit closer, that one. I think I've done this one a bit further, a bit set back more, but that's fine, that's cool. We can always expand to that. It's just going to be a little bit smaller at the back, which is fine. I can live with that. So at the side here, we're going to place a block there, 1, 2, 3 past it. So that's 1, 2, 3. It should be overlapping by 1. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So as you can see from this log here, it's overlapping there. And now what we can do is bring this going across exactly the same there. So it's all the way across, so it joins there. Same here, all the way across. And then we can start to do our roof. Now this roof is a little bit different. So we're going to count 1, 2 of the upside down stairs here in each of these corners, just like this, just like this. And now we're going to get our oak block, and we're going to use the stair. So it's going to be a combination of stair block, stair block. So we're going to have a block here on top of these stairs that we put upside down, and then we're going to have a stair. And then we're going to do a block diagonal, and then a stair on top. Hopefully you start to see the pattern. So diagonal block, and doing this, it just kind of makes the roof look a little bit more steeper. I think in medieval times you did have a lot of houses that had the bigger roofs, and this is a good effect that you can use to get your roofs peaking quite good. So we've done one side there. We're going to go over to the other side here and do exactly the same. So from here we're going to do a block, and then we're going to put stair, and then everywhere there is a stair you can actually put an upside down stair as well. So that'll add to the kind of shape of the roof, because these bits going up, I don't know, it just looks a little bit better. Now obviously I'm just using the one wood for this roof, but This is a basic template. If I was to build this and it wasn't a tutorial, I would probably add more detail by, I don't know, maybe doing a different kind of outline, and then just keeping the kind of inside bit a different color. But you can change it about, like, so say that you kept it like that with the oak and then fill the rest of it in with a different color, different block that's got a stair to it, kind of experiment with it. You could even use like a brick block or something. Let's try and find the brick stairs if I can find them. Where are you? Where the heck are you? I can't even find them. I've probably gone past them. I'm really sorry. Yeah. So as you can see, for these bits, do you know what I mean? You can kind of do it in a different colour. A spruce and the brick go together quite well, so you could do that, I guess. Yeah, so for these bits now on the inside, what I'm going to do is going to bring these up. As you can see there, we've got that bit coming out. Now, this bit here, it's level with this. We're going to have that and then bring it out by 1. That, making sure it's level with that and bring it out by 1. We're just going to do it on the one side. Now this side, which is the left hand side, if you're facing from the front, that's the left hand side. We're just going to fill that roof in. It's going to be completely normal, so just follow the same pattern just like that. So we've got the block and then we go onto the stairs, just following the same pattern as the roof. So block for this one, and then for the next one obviously stairs. And if I ever go too fast on these tutorials, I'm trying to do them block for block. But I know I build quite fast if you're in survival. Just pause the video, because obviously I can't go like this and go 1, 2, 3. It'd be a 3-hour video. I do apologise for that. One day I might do one like that, but the majority of people don't really want that. So I do apologise, but I'm doing my best. Underneath here, everywhere we've got a stair. As you can see, we've got a stair there. We've got a stair there. We just put a thing underneath. For this very top one, don't bother putting one in. Just for these little bits. But as you can see, it just shapes the roof a little bit better. Gives a bit of a better shape to it. So underneath here. So 1, 2, 3 it should be. Just wherever there is a stair. Now this bit here, obviously I've done it reset back a little bit. But if you would like, you want to make it a little bit thicker, you can have that going into this. So you just have to remove one and then bring it up by here, which is no problem, and then just put one, either one. So that'd be 2, and then these ones would go up to this block. But it's best not doing that, and in fact it'll go up to that height. So we've already done that, so as far as it goes up, just match that one with it. So we'll do exactly the same on this side. If not, you just keep it the way it was, but just 1, 2, replace 1, 3, place 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, just like that. And it adds a little bit of extra design there, which is fine with me. But yeah, so these bits, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then for these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to the top. And if you would like, you can actually fill this in 1, 2, 3. I think it'll be 4. But in fact, we won't mess with that until we've got this other roof. Now, this other roof is going to be a bit different, so we're going to place a block here, a block here. Now we're going to grab our stairs going round to here and place a stair at the side. So 1, 2, curl it round, stair at the side like that, and then we can start to work on this roof. Basically, we're just following this pattern, curling it in. This pattern, curling it into there. So this is a block, as you can see. We'll bring the block round, bring it to the front. Same here, bring the block round to the front. Now we're on the stairs, bring the stairs round, bring it round to the side, bring your stairs round, bring it round to the side, and then we're on the block next. So block, and then next block, and then we're on the stairs. Really easy once you get to the hang of it. And then never, and then we're going to have this one, last block, and then this last block. And then we've got the stairs, bringing it across and curled round. And as you can see, it's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then we've got our 1 block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should end like that. We've got our nice little bit in there. And as you can see at the front here, we've got that. So we're going to bring our logs going up. So we've already got our log coming out there. So we can go on the inside now. We're going to place 1, 2, 3. All having one gap in between. Same here. you can put the 1, 2, 3 there, but obviously we haven't got another side of that roof. We're going to bring it up to the top as far as you can bring it, just until it reaches the top of your roof, just like that. And then on the inside you can actually place this in. Now you can do multiple things with your roof here. Now what I would start off doing is putting a stair underneath each one, underneath each stair that you've already placed, just to make that roof a little bit nicer. At the top you can place one of them. Now what I've decided to do, you can obviously keep it plain, but I've got like this little thing here. So what I did do is count 1, 2, 1, 2, and then have a 2 block gap, just like that, and then fill the other two sides in like that. And then we can use our white block. Up here you can probably use the let's have a look. You could have the normal sheet glass, which is the panes, like that. So you can get away with that. And now across here, across the bottom, obviously we've got like a little balcony bit, and then you can go across the top. You can have it like dipping like that. You can do it, that's how I've done it. And then yeah, so that's perfectly fine like that. And then what I chose to do on either side, I just grabbed a little flower pot just for decoration either side of it, and a plant of your choice, flower, anything, just decorate it like that, looking perfect. Now we're on to the other side of the roof. I'll just change the time real quickly. Now as you can see, I've done exactly the same here. So from the top, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4 going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2 there. Fill in the rest at the left and the right, just like that. So we've got that going across there. You can do exactly the same where we put this going across, 1 up, 1 down, and then you can kind of change it about. You can have like something like that. You could leave it plain like I've done. Obviously we can put this in. You could have it as a walkway coming out there, but as you can see, I've just chosen something simple, making sure at the very top just place one of those. And then finally for these bits, you just place a stair, place another stair, and then one aimed at the top of it, and you get that kind of shape. So I'll repeat again. At the top of that stair, turn around, place a stair there, aim at the top for that one, and you get that sort of curled roof. Do the same for this one. So there, there, there. Perfect, looking perfection. Now I'm going to do exactly the same to decorate it. So we'll grab that. We'll grab our flower. I'm going to stick with the same flower combination. Flower pot either side, just like that. And then we go on to this side, exactly the same as what we've done at the other side. So you're just basically repeating it. So 1, 2, 3, I think it was 4, and then 1, 2. We've got that 2 block there. Fill that in, fill that in, and then we can put our glass in there, and then we can grab our what do you call it? Spruce. Spruce going across the bottom. 1, 1, 1 up. And then of course we can grab our oak, place it at the very top there, and then you can put your little plant pots either side with your little flower in. So yeah, we've got that. That's looking nice. We've got let's see, we can add a little bit more detail by adding, like on these little points here, we can put a button there, just to add, like it would be pinned in. I used to have a subscriber that used to have problems when we were putting buttons on, but in medieval times they did have like buttons and stuff, do you know, like just to pin blocks in place, or like big nails and stuff. So yeah, I'm glad he's gone. He's like, can you stop placing buttons on your builds? I'm like, can you stop, like, I don't know, following me? Put a thing on there, put this on here, and then for the inside, it's entirely your choice really. But I mean, as you can see here, what you can do to make the roof a little bit better, you can bring it all the way back here, you know. You can always add your detail, add your little bit to it. As you can see, I've brought them back there, but just leaving it open is kind of like that. I kind of like what it brings to the build. So yeah, you can have it either way. Obviously you're going to need to light your build up. I think that's a given. So I'm just going to put some torches around each one of these. I think that should light it up enough at the very front. You can obviously light it up at the top so you don't have like creepers and stuff spawning. Adding little bits in here, I don't know, you can add like so much more detail to it. You can keep going at it, you know, but I think keeping it nice and plain like that, that's fine. Now, I don't usually do the insides, but you know, I get so many people asking all the time, I might as well, I'm just going to keep it simple, kind of survival friendly. Obviously, we're going to take out these. Yeah, in fact, I'll just take the doors off, get them ready. So I'm going to use the spruce for on the floors, like this. But obviously, if you want to like use the cobblestone at the very bottom, it kind of just matches in with everything a little bit better. So, I mean, if you want to use the cobblestone, you want to use the spruce, you can use whatever you like as your flooring. If you really need someone to tell you what flooring, you should just give up Minecraft. You've literally got no creativeness inside you, not a creative bone in your body, if you need someone to decide what floor you need. So if that's you, I apologize, life will get better, okay? It's not always going to be this bad. Right, okay, so we'll get a staircase. I don't know. Right, okay, cobblestone. I'm going to use a cobblestone staircase. So this is the front of the building. Let's light it up a little bit. Why not, you know, so we can actually see. Cobblestone, 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 cobblestone. We're at the top, and then we can just fill the rest in. I'm going to do the top floor in like that, and then just fill this up until you can actually get underneath. So I can't get underneath there, so there's perfect. Okay, fill the rest in with cobblestone like that, and yeah, so you can bring this up if you would like. Bring that up to the top as far as it goes. Do the same at this side as well, just as far as it goes. This one goes all the way to the top, which is cool. So we can have another level. I'm probably going to use that as a staircase. So yeah, I'm going to have another cobblestone here going across the top of this now, and then across here, and then we're just going to go around this because we're going to have a ladder going all the way up, which takes us up to the top. So I think I'm going to light this up a little bit, just like that, and then get this cobblestone going in here, filling up the rest of it, some nice cobblestone floorings. But obviously if you don't want to use the cobblestone, you don't use the cobblestone if you don't want. It's amazing how many times I have to repeat to people, because I get the same comments from the same people over and over, like, I don't like that flooring. I'm like, oh, why didn't you change it then? Oh yeah, that's a good plan. Alright, glad I could bring some things into your life that changed it in a very positive way. Screw my life. Right, okay, so we've got this downstairs. Keep it simple. If you don't want a doorway there, you could even block up a doorway. So you've got it at the back. You can make like a little medieval kitchen or something. Now, this is what I like to do in medieval builds, just to make it separate. You can put like different things in different areas. Like these poles are random. Like randomize it yourself. Maybe have this coming through here. And then what you could use that one for is you could have a fence post that goes around here maybe, and that blocks off that way so you don't fall down. This bit going here, and then you can put a door on here to your outside thing if you would like. And then this round here, what you can do is take away one, grab something like a wooden trapdoor, place it on there, so you can get up either way. You can still get up there through the trapdoor, and then it leads on there. You just have to like close the trapdoor and jump. It's a bit weird, but if not, you can just leave it open for people to fall down, which I'm okay with. Then that's fine, just leave them all to fall to their doom. And then we'll just get on to the next bit where you can decorate it with anything really. Like you could even do this, just have one here, and then just on top of it grab some bush there, and then you've got that little bit there, and then just kind of like little tables and chairs at the side. Obviously downstairs we'll do the furnace in and stuff. Let's close that door, let's bring in a draft, and then Let's get some furnaces here. You can get some little furnaces going up the side. You can kind of decorate it however you like. You can get some mods and stuff and add it to it. Little chairs, tables. Put a chair at the side there. Maybe just little table designs. Just some pressure plates on top of fences. You can obviously put paintings up. Specifically medieval paintings. If you're in Conquest or something like that, you know. That annoys me that I can't. Just like little things like that. That's not very medieval. That's more Greek or whatever. There's no medieval ones, so yeah, I'm sorry about that. Apologise. And then you can just have like little hooks and stuff, and just add in stuff like bookshelves and stuff in the corner. If you're in survival and stuff, you can just add things hanging up from here and here. Have them from the side, just kind of make it busy. You can change the flooring, obviously. Change it about if you, I don't know, if you had the cobblestone, you could remove some, have them in different areas. Maybe it was wood, but kind of it's just eroded away, and then there's just kind of cobblestone left, you know, from the bottom floor. And then you can like remove little patches and just add little bits in, like, I don't know, maybe there you could put a stair instead, so it just kind of looks a bit, I don't know, like there's a hole there. Cauldron, let's get a cauldron there. Added just a random cauldron in there. You get to the side, it's quite busy there, but I think a good sort of medieval build's quite busy. It looks quite good. And then you could add certain things upstairs. I'll just change the time real quickly. You can obviously add your torches and your light wherever you like. What I would do is add something like, add them on here, you know, add them either side. Even you could do windowsills like this, you know, so if you don't want to see that brick, put windowsills either side, and then you can put plant pots on there. You could turn that into a block one, and then just put that either side. Get your little bushes here just to make it a little bit busier. Obviously you can add it with more survival stuff, books, shelves and stuff, like add some books. You could divide walls up as well if you would like, get some armor stands in there if you wanted like one side to be just all books or something like that. I don't know, something like that, you know. You can always change it around. If you want the whole of the top just filled in with books, you could do that as well. So just round here, round the top of it, you've got the bookshelves going in. And then if you wanted to put like a little trim underneath, you could maybe use a cobblestone, you could even use a different slab altogether, just use some stone slabs, put them around, just adds to it, you know. Just little bits of detail like this that you can add that brings it together, makes it look quite fancy. Another fence here with a trapdoor, but obviously you'd have to walk around that. Put that pressure plate in here, and then I'm going to put some plant pots on here. I might use the fern now. Use a fern, stick the fern in. If you're wondering why some of the textures are a little bit different, I'm just using the very new updated Minecraft textures that are coming very, very soon. On the inside here, what you can do is stuff like this, you know. So from the front of your house, it just adds a little bit to it. So from the front, you'd see those bushes. I will show you in a minute once I've just quickly got the bedroom out of the way, but hopefully you guys appreciate it. But obviously this is what happens when you do these bits. But if you just remove those two, grab those in, and you can put the two oak up there. 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. It just looks like it's blended in nicely. You can have it lit up from the outside. I'm going to do the same for this one as well, so it's nice and lit up there and there. And then we have only got this left, and what we have got on the roof. Now, if you want to do this, you can. I'll save the bedroom until last, but first I kind of want to show you, it's more of a fake chimney. So just bring it up to here. So what we're going to do is from the middle here, we're going to take out that 1, 2, 1, 2 either side, 1, 2 like that. Now it's going to come down here. Now you can turn this so it actually comes down into the building and looks legit, and it does actually go outside, so it's kind of true to life in a way. But you can bring this up like this, so it's kind of like just a big wall, and put a little fireplace here or something, you know. You can mess around with different ideas. You could put a bedroom on one side. You could divide the walls up by, I don't know, a log here, and then have this to get into the bedroom, like going up to the top. Obviously it's just a bit freestyle from this point. You can kind of make up your own thing, put some things in here, have your own little guest bedroom in here. You could maybe have some shelves at the side here, and then grab your bed, BED. This could be at the front or the back, it doesn't matter. So you've got bed there, you could have some more furnace room, you could have some chests going up the ceiling, it doesn't matter, get your crafting table in there. If there's anything I have missed, you can always add it, you know. You don't have to bring the lynch mob for me. And then around here, just maybe we could do a brewing area. They didn't have much brewing areas. We could have a little toilet area, just like a toilet thing that goes there. Obviously you can make it true to life and have it run through drains going through the house and stuff. Maybe have some bushes here either side. We want a little bit of privacy, so you can just kind of bring this up, bring it up to the top. It doesn't have to be like this. This could be a little toilet bathroom. Divide this bit off. You could divide it off here and just have the door there. Bring this up to the top. You can use different wall-ins and stuff. It doesn't have to be the same like that. We've got that. You could maybe put a little door on there. So let's just grab a door. I'm just going to grab a spruce one. I think the spruce door works just as well. So we've got that going up, and you can just add like little shelvings and stuff like that, add into it, and then you've got your little toilet, so you can sit there. You could even make that so you can go down into a secret underground base or something. That's always an option. And then you can add, I don't know, little side skirting boards here with some flowers on, an end rod for no apparent reason, just carefully strategically placed there for no reason whatsoever. Maybe it's a lamp, a new aged medieval lamp that got created by some amazing person. And then get that going up there. I don't know, you can add little bits if you want to design the roof a little bit better. Add in little recesses into the house and stuff, you know, something like that, or just for this little bit. You could have that over there. If you don't like that, just fill it in with like that, just keep those there. So you've got a door there, you could have another door here. You have the door on the inside like that. Put your little fireplace here or something, or if you would like, you could have it for something else, just a closet, just another door. Nobody will know. So we've got that, and now yeah, we're just gonna do this outside bit. So from the outside, we're just basically bringing this up to that level there, and then we're gonna grab our half slabs. We're gonna have the stairs, and we're gonna have some anvils as well. So for this one, we're gonna place a block either side, and then we're gonna have a slab, just like that. Now what we're gonna do for this bit is place any block of your choice, just so we can get our stairs looking like that. Place a slab, and then we're going to do the same again, so just a block of your choice in the middle, just so we can put two either side, and then you can leave that block there. Get some anvils, go across the top, 1, 2, 3. It's just poking out there. You can kind of change it around a bit, and then what I've chose to do for a little bit more detail, as you can see, I put these underneath here instead of putting the stairs. So yeah, you can always do that. And here as well, if you want to take those out and put blocks instead, add in a little bit more detail underneath there, just adds to the build, just something like that. So you can always keep adding a little bit more detail to it. And obviously out the side here, you can do that. You can have a fake door on or something like that. You can place a fake door on. And then I've just got some grass for the very finishing touches, and just ran a little bit of grass around here You can have it at the front, or you could have this might be on a hill. It doesn't have to be presented this way. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you slap that like button, and we'll definitely do more builds like this if you really did enjoy it. But I've definitely enjoyed building this. It's something a little bit different. I haven't seen many medieval houses like this. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I am almost addicted. I shall see you in my next video. Make sure you subscribe. When you do subscribe, hit that bell button and press on all notifications so you never miss a video. I'm going to be doing lots more like this, a lot more medieval ones, some modern builds. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this medieval house tutorial or survival house, depending on how you look at it. But anyway, catch you later, guys. Peace.